Niccolò Paganini was the rock star of the Romantic era, and that was before rock stars existed. Women fought over his cigar butts, crowds believed he sold his soul to the devil, his violin playing was so intense, so impossibly fast, that listeners literally fainted in the aisles. He had one weakness though, and that was gambling. He admitted it himself when he wrote, "I often lost my earnings from several concerts in just one evening." It was a real problem for him. So in 1836, Paris investors asked him to front a casino. They called it Casino Paganini, gold letters, fancy neighborhood. He put in 60,000 francs. Today, that's nearly $2 million. They applied for a gambling license. The government said no, so they settled for a concert hall license instead. Instrumental music only, no singing, no theater. Now, a rational person would have folded, demanded their money back, walked away. But Paganini wasn't rational. He was a gambler. And gamblers didn't quit when the odds turned bad, they doubled down. Plus, he saw the casino as his escape. He was 54, he was sick, exhausted from decades of touring. He hated the nomadic life. The casino promised a permanent job in Paris. No more hotels, no more begging for concert fees. So he rushed to Paris, against doctor's orders, convinced that his personal performance could save the venture. The plan was simple. He would play opening night. That was the draw. That was how they would make money without gambling. Opening night arrived. Paganini was too sick to play. The concert went ahead without him, and it flopped. They rescheduled. He was still sick, so management scrambled. They hired the Paris Opera Chorus to perform. There were singers, but no instruments. That broke the concert hall license. The law strictly separated concerts from theatrical performances. Singing counted as theater, and the authorities shut the casino down. Then the lawsuits hit. Everybody sued Paganini, his partners, the unpaid singers, and he lost. He owed 50,000 francs. What did he do? Well, he fled to Nice. Nice wasn't part of France yet, so French courts couldn't touch him. Now, 4 years earlier, Paganini had done something strange. He owned a magnificent viola, and he asked a young composer named Hector Berlioz to write him a piece. But Berlioz wrote a symphony, Harold in Italy, where the viola didn't play constantly. Paganini wanted non-stop virtuosity, so he rejected it. Then, on December 16, 1838, Berlioz conducted that same symphony. Paganini attended for the first time. After the final note, the frail, dying violinist climbed onto the stage. He knelt before Berlioz and kissed his hand. He called him the heir of Beethoven. 2 days later, a letter arrived for Berlioz. Paganini had deposited 20,000 francs with the bank. He wrote, "Beethoven is dead. There's only Berlioz who could bring him back to life." He was a dying man. He was broke, sued into the ground. He gave away a fortune to a struggling artist that he admired. The church refused to bury Paganini. No last rites. His body sat in a hospital for years. And that was all because he couldn't get a gambling license.